Hello, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a go. Oh, you got the goat. Rustman. I hope you're having a good one. Welcome to Tranzit B23R only. Now, the B23R isn't like the worst weapon in the world, and you know, we do have the perk of it being on the bus. So, you know, there are good aspects to owning the B23R, but other than that, man, it's kind of like the RK5's crackhead brother. It doesn't really do all that much. It just kind of shoots wet Nerf gun chunks at the zombies. But I'm just gonna take it away with the positives of it, you know. At least ammo's never gonna be too far. I'm like every other wall buy on this damn map because Ted likes to take you to damn Afghanistan and back. It's crazy. He brings you over the goddamn world like a game of GeoGuessr. It's some shit, dude. I mean, I played Transit with my friends the other day, and honestly, it's just a really fun time co-op. I think Transit with friends is something every COD Zombies fan should experience once in their life. Even if you don't like the map, like, man, playing it with people and watching someone get left behind, I mean, if you have a sense of humor, you could really find a lot to appreciate about what the fuck? Where did you come from? Holy! We got the power. We can turn Ted into like a cracked out, twisted metal vehicle to ram through the zombies. That's gonna be awesome. I love this. I love how you can just upgrade Ted, dude. I think I like Ted over Tessie, even though Tessie's definitely better and more efficient. Ted's way more charming. He's stupid. And he's like the best. He's like the only good thing Elon Musk has ever done in his life. Let's go, W Ted. Bro, bro had the LARP of being good on Path of Exile. So, loser, you're a loser. Okay, the challenge has officially begun. Although I think the challenge might have already began the moment I decided to load up a game of Transit solo. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Rustman's getting attacked from all sides. Clench your buns, Rustman. Clench your buns and call the nuns. We need some help over here. Oh god, I haven't had any caffeine or nothing. I'm just running off of pure LaBelle juice right now. Also known as crack. Okay. I must have slowed down a little bit in my speech because I haven't got any comments asking me, you know, what cocaine feels like lately. Which, you know, believe it or not, isn't something I've ever actually done and never planned to do. I just like my Zaza and my alcohol, and that's about where it will stand. I mean, I've experienced with Mario's most iconic power-up before, but other than that, you know what I mean? Neanderthals, or like, you know, the previous human being, like chimps. Well, I mean, it's fucking apes, LaBelle. It's in the name of the theory. What's wrong with you? It's like, yeah, is the Mario a psychopath theory? Yeah, it's about Waluigi. Shows where my brain's at right now, holy. Yeah, but it pretty much implies that, you know, apes took psilocybin mushrooms, and, you know, that's how we evolved and started doing so much crazy shit, because the psilocybin mushrooms, like, unleashed a power when us, like Bob Ross's paintings unleashing the feeling of calm and prosperity in us all. It's great. That's a very interesting theory. I don't know if I, you know, inherently believe it 100%, obviously, but I think it is something, you know, worth thinking about. That's really fun to, you know, give a look and watch, obviously. I just like to keep an open mind, you know. I'm not going to be like, oh, this is exactly what happened, but I'm not going to completely discredit it either, you know. Well, you know, unless some things, like, if you think the Earth is flat, you might be dumber than the rest of it. I like to think that Notch made Minecraft square because he thought the Earth was flat. I mean, Notch does seem kind of like a square, so it's cool that he made a game that really, you know, shows us about that. Notch is like the perfect example of that. You can, you know, make like the art, not the artist, because bro's like a terrible guy, but he made one of my favorite games of all time, and even though he doesn't own the rights to it or own it anymore, he's still the guy that made it. Okay, like, I'm just gonna use like a skin that would piss him off, and if you know anything about Notch, Rustman would probably do the trick. Man, that Terminus round 100 game was really fun. We beat Patient 13 on round 100 somehow. It was really nuts. That was my first time I ever did a boss fight at round 100. And it was really fun experience. So W Snapper, thanks Snapper for carrying. I would have died around like 50, maybe even around 30 if it wasn't for my goat carrying me the whole time. I think we make a good team. Because we both know how to yap at each other and keep the mood light while we're killing zombies, you know. Although when he dies, there's like an 80% chance it's game over. But, you know, I can do things sometimes. I think that really just showed me that really enjoying zombies is all about being in good company while you do it, you know? At least for a fucking round 100 like that. I don't get how anyone plays solo around like 999 and doesn't get bored out of their mind. I wish I could do that, but I just can't, dude. That's the difference between like being neurotypical and being like a fucking roadrunner in the brain, I guess, because by the time I get round 10, I'm already thinking about doing the next thing. I'm gonna fucking do the next thing called your asshole, you're wrong. I gotta lock in now because, I mean, I don't got quick revive anymore. You know, double tap, 2-tit hit, and I'm dead. They're gonna try to steal my lunch money, but man, you stink! B23R. You are a stinky, right, smelly old chum, and I hope nothing but the word. You know, I like to hope the best for people, but B23R, you're going down. Man, I remember thinking this was the coolest area ever to me as a kid, even though it blinded my eyes. I just really like it. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, I'm like in a stormtrooper helmet, despite like never even watching Star Wars. Still never watched Star Wars, but maybe that'll change one day. I mean, Transit is like a fun map. I'll take Transit over any BO7 map. I'm sorry. It's just so bad that it's good, and BO7 is just kind of boring. That's what I get for talking smack about BO7. I guess that was the BO7 Defender. Also known as half the YouTube Shorts comment section, I guess. George Cooper. We love George Cooper. I'm playing as George Cooper right now. You say must man? What the hell? I mean, I know you're musty, but you don't gotta call so much attention to it, Rust man. What the hell? Pick it up, Rust man. Holy! I have to hold X17. I don't care what. I don't stop talking about what you had for lunch and pick up the double points. Have a great day. I hope that you're taking care of yourself. Remember, just stay hydrated. Remember that, you know, things are probably gonna be okay. You know, you're gonna, you know, life may get tough sometimes. There might be stresses along the way, but you know, I like to think that things always find a way to work out, and I really tend to. So just remember, things will work out, and you're gonna be all good. Just make sure you take the appropriate steps and actions to make sure they do work out. You know, don't be an idiot. Treat this life kindly, and you know, hopefully this life will treat us kindly as well. Or like something that like Shakespeare said while shaking his ass. I probably could have used. I might actually try to use a denizen teleporter. I don't know. I don't really feel like waiting for this crackhead bus driver going 4.5 miles. Like, there's no way you don't like. They should have added thrusters for a part. I don't know how Jimmy didn't think of that. Jimmy, what were you doing? You could have just added like one of the parts to be like a thruster that makes him go like 25% faster, bro. Bro had so many good ideas, but were just executed fucking terribly. Like Jimmy Zielinski, no, like, I'm sorry, but I like Jason Blundell way more. Well, Jason also had some of the similar issues where, you know, he had really good ideas, and a lot of the times he did execute them quite well, but there was sometimes it didn't quite work. Like, a lot of the BO4 Easter eggs are just very, like, obscure and annoying. Like, the Infinite Ammo Dead of the Night Easter egg, you have to follow a invisible ghost. Like, if that wasn't data mined, no one finding that. Like, that should be a hard Easter egg to do, but there's the difference between hard and literally impossible. Like, what the fuck? And it's not even the unless that was the impossible Easter egg, the Infinite. Guys, I found the impossible Easter egg. It's just a photo of Rustman with his dick out, and I'm gonna be honest, it was worth it. It was worth it. One day we'll have the impossible Easter egg solved, though, for real. I mean, it would be kind of cool to see it. Jason Blundell should point us in the right direction, but I mean, I also don't even think he wants us to solve it. He said it's probably not even going to be that grandiose, you know, like Jason Blundell pretty much said that the impossible Easter egg is going to be more for him than for us, also known as like a thing that will mean more to him than to us. Like, it's probably a very sentimental Easter egg for Jason. And, you know, I like it when devs do that. You know, add something in the game about you in your game. I think that's really sweet and cool, and I would like to know what it is, honestly. I like Jason Blundell. He's a really cool, chill, creative guy. Bro's made some of my favorite gaming experiences of all time. You know, he didn't make this one. You know, he didn't make Transit, but he did make Mob of the Dead. He did make Origins, and he did, you know, make BO3. And, you know, I mean, that's why he used to go. He didn't make fucking Transit. Goddamn. If this is how public transport is going to be in the future, I don't even want to. I don't want to be around for it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the moon. Okay, like I'm going on Griffin Station for the rest of my life. Oh, they're breaking in. Sounds like someone's breaking in. Oh, no! I'm not LARPing enough for this one, dude. Score. Yeah, see, that's what, bro. Disconnected from. No, the insta-kill. I forgot to buy quick revive and the insta kill is leaving away for a pack of smokes. This is unbelievable. This is deadly freaking serious. I guess he's getting removed from the roster of Family Guy soon. They should make a Family Guy platform fighter. That would be really fun. I would love to wave dash and like rocket boost like it's Rocket League as Joe Swanson into Peter Griffin or the Chicken having a beautiful chicken fight. That would be great. I wonder if anyone's gonna add. I wonder. Yeah.
Secret ass hillbilly house in the corn.
What the hell did you just say, Russ, man? Russ talking about my living residence in real life. Fucking, I've never heard that quote before. Russ, man, talking about some hillbilly hell houses. Like, what the fuck? Last time I left the bus here, I just got instantly curb stomped by the zombie. Yeah, get us out of here, Ted. We gotta go turn on the power. We gotta. Yeah, I feel like in general, though, playing zombies with randoms is always fun because you're either gonna get the best players known to man that kick ass and like never die, or what I'm secretly hoping for are players that die 3 times on round 3, because the game is a lot more fun and chaotic when everyone's dying every 2 seconds, and I just really enjoy that aspect of zombies, the chaos. I'm kind of realizing that as I get older, I think I prefer co-op zombies more than solo. And when I was younger, I very much, even till like a couple years ago, I way much preferred solo over co-op. But now I think that's morphing into me preferring co-op. But I also think I'm just enjoying talking to people more in my older age than I was. I think I'm becoming less of an introvert as I get older. But, you know, I'm still definitely like a little introverted at the end of the day, but not quite as bad. For sure, for sure. I think I just, you know, want more connection as I get older. And I guess that makes sense. I mean, we are a social species, so it makes sense that would be the case. I don't know, maybe my brain's becoming more normal as I get older, or maybe— oh! Okay, never mind. Scratch that from the bucket list of scratch that from the list of possibilities, but it's fine. I don't know, it's just kind of crazy, weird to think about.
Ooh, no bullets and I ain't shit in a week.
That's me people I like and want to talk to. They're like my partner and my friends and everything like that, though, you know. You know, I don't like talking to like random people on the side of the road or anything. I'm never gonna be like Joey Salads doing a social experiment where he kisses your mother in front of you, but I think that, like, I don't know. I just like being more social with my friends more. Although maybe the quality of my friends probably just got better as well. That's probably very, very likely. Local fucking drug-addicted moron for like 6 years, and you know, cutting that out of my life is probably the best thing I ever did in my goddamn life. You know, it wasn't easy to do at the time, but you know, the more time passes, the more I realized, yeah, that was the right fucking call, man. Holy. And Ted is 15 fucking acres away. They're coming for me. It's the bath-soaked zombies. Oh, Dr. Wee, that's me, Dr. Wee. Mr. Krabs, go attack the turbine. They'll attack the turbine, I think. That doesn't sound— oh! Go for the turbine. Thank you.